We've seen rain over the last day across parts of Texas, and we've got more opportunities for that this week and next. As Crashy the Cold Front's coming to visit for Halloween, let's talk about it in this Tuesday edition of the Texas Weather Roundup. Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 24th of October, 2023. I'm Texas Storm Chasers Baldy and Chief David Reimer. We have seen rain, and we have more rain coming over the next several days to areas that need it, although unfortunately, not everyone is going to see said rain. Let's just pop on over, take a look at the North American model. This will take us through pretty much Thursday morning. We're going to see a lull in rain this afternoon into early this evening, it looks like, before our next round of heavier rain begins to develop across far west Texas, eastern New Mexico, and that'll slowly, emphasis on slowly, progress off to the east into northwest Texas, the big country, the Concho Valley, even into parts of the Edwards Plateau on Wednesday into Thursday morning. Now, this isn't going to be an event that really impacts the eastern third of Texas, maybe even the eastern half of Texas very much, but we are going to see an access or corridor of some pretty heavy rainfall across portions of northwest Texas, the big country, the Concho Valley, down into the Edwards Plateau, in addition to portions of the Permian Basin in West Texas over the next 48 hours. That means some of us may end up seeing some localized flooding, especially those who ended up getting a few inches of rain yesterday into this morning, on top of another few inches of rain tonight into tomorrow. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Widespread flooding, probably not, but definitely localized flooding, perhaps. In addition, we could even see a isolated severe storm or two today and again tomorrow, with maybe some quarter to ping pong ball size hail. That's expected to be the exception, not widespread. Maybe some localized damaging winds, 45 to 60 miles an hour, and can't totally rule out a brief spin-up tornado, especially across portions of the Permian Basin, Big Country, and Concho Valley as we head into this afternoon, this evening, and tomorrow. Otherwise, well, again, eastern third of Texas, yeah, you're going to see some showers. You're going to see an occasional thunderstorm, but not a whole lot compared to areas farther to the west. Forecast rain totals this morning through 7 a.m. Friday. You can see here the axis of 2 to 4 inch rain totals generally across northwest Texas, west central Texas, the big country, the Concho Valley, kind of western North Texas into the hill country. We'll see lower rainfall totals closer to 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches along the Interstate 35 corridor, pretty much up to 75. So Sherman, Dallas, Waco, all the way down through Austin, San Antonio, generally speaking, 1 to 2 inches of rain possible over the next few days, with the higher rainfall totals farther west, and then also seeing lower rainfall totals east and south. Golden Triangle, you're not going to see a whole lot. Rio Grande Plains, Rio Grande Valley, nope. Far west Texas into the Big Bend region, well, you'll get some rain, but not a whole lot. And then the northwestern half of the Panhandle, you're not going to see a whole lot over the next few days either. And then 7 a.m. Friday through 7 a.m. Sunday, just to show that, yeah, we are going to have some rain chances continue, although it will not be the multi-inch rains that we'll see over the next few days. Portions of West Texas, Texoma, down into the Brazos Valley, Central Texas. At times, showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two. Not a whole lot as we head through the weekend, but it is probably going to be at least dreary compared to the last several weeks. Temperatures over the next several days, well, where it's raining, you can expect high temperatures in the 70s to around 80. Where it's not raining, especially across the Rio Grande Plains, Rio Grande Valley, right along the coast, we're going to see temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s. It's still quite warm for late October. As we head into tomorrow, we're actually going to see those temperatures perk up a bit across the Rio Grande Plains, Rio Grande Valley, getting upwards of 95 degrees. That's excessive. Otherwise, 88 in San Antonio, 86 in Houston, comparatively cooler to the north and northwest, where we'll have the rain and cloud cover. As we head into Thursday and we see rain chances start to diminish across western portions of Texas, we'll see those temperatures perk back up into the 80s, with generally 70s to middle 80s across the state. Still seeing those low to mid 90s in deep south Texas, the Rio Grande Plains. As we head into Friday, we can see our next cold front starting to arrive in portions of Kansas, Colorado, New Mexico. And then as we get into Saturday, there you go. Temperatures generally 60s in the Panhandle, 70s to 80s elsewhere across Texas, with some lower 90s. Next week is looking interesting. We're going to have probably our first blue northern of the season, which is another way of saying a very strong crash of the cold front. This one has the potential to knock our temperatures down into the winter territory. Very strong north winds likely as the front arrives on Saturday and Sunday. We'll probably have north winds gusting up over 50 miles an hour when the front arrives. We're going to see a very drastic drop in temperatures compared to what we are seeing this week. High temperatures 40s and 50s probably at times next week across the state, the entire state. Lows 20s, 30s, and 40s. Also looking like it's going to be a wet weather pattern, so we'll see precipitation at times, and interestingly enough, for the first time this season, there may be a little bit of winter mischief for the Panhandle. We'll just have to wait and see. But Halloween this year is not looking warm or dry, so we'll just have to wait and see how all of that evolves. But next week looking chilly and at times wet. That'll be it for your Texas Weather Roundup. We'll have the next one out at 7 a.m. on Wednesday. I don't know why I keep thinking it's Saturday. Oh well, optimism. Otherwise, you can get your local weather forecast, interactive weather radars, storm chasing videos, and all that fun stuff in the free Texas Storm Chasers mobile app. Thank you to all those who have been subscribing to us on the Texas Weather Center YouTube channel. We appreciate it. We're over 9,000 subscribers now, so keep it up. Make sure you give us that thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, we appreciate all your comments and feedback. We'll chat with y'all again tomorrow, and we'll keep an eye on any sort of stormy mischief we might have to deal with later today and tomorrow as well. Y'all make it a good Tuesday, and God bless.